The world is changing. Social, economic and ecological shifts mean we need to rethink the way in which we interact with our environment. Two filmmakers are embarking on an epic ride through India, inspiring a new generation of travellers to consider the mark they leave on the world for those yet to walk it. With over 1 billion people travelling each year, it's important tourists understand how to leave a positive footprint.
G'day, my name's Tom. I'm an engineer who's recently returned to university to study a Masters in Sustainable Energy, and I think that I know a thing or two about carbon. I pride myself on efficiency and have often been described as having a lot of to-do lists. Within to-do lists.
And my name's Will. I graduated university with a Bachelor in Fine Arts in Film and TV. I've spent most of my adult life travelling the world, particularly the Asian subcontinent and the Middle East. I haven't had much experience when it comes to riding bikes, and I'm not super handy when it comes to tools and fixing things. And I also travel with a pretty loose policy towards prior planning and punctuality. So, producing this documentary with Tom is probably going to be my greatest challenge yet.
We're seeking funding to produce our documentary Contiki Conschmiki.
That's right. Now, we're pretty resourceful guys, but we still need a little bit of money to pay for things like accommodation, bike tools, food, water, as we travel our way through India.
We're starting our journey in Rishikesh, the self-proclaimed yoga capital of the world, where the Himalayan streams meet to form the Ganges River. From there, we're going to head to Bangalore by Mumbai, travelling over 2,600 kilometres within 6 weeks. Our pedal power will take us from mountainous terrain through lush rainforest, desert, and then into the gaudy bustle south of India.
That's correct. Now, the real devil is in the details. Not only do we have to ride push bikes across one of the most inhospitable countries in the world, we have to do so whilst offsetting our carbon emissions. And this is including our flights to and from India.
This is where the difficulty lies. We're going to carry solar panels, kinetic energy converters, and we're going to eat vegetarian.
That's right, and it's not like we're expecting everyone to go out and start sleeping under the stars. This documentary is going to be a pretty extreme example of how to be a more conscientious and sustainable tourist.
Constructing tourist-only facilities takes revenue and puts it in the hands of big business. Furthermore, it changes cultural dynamics within local communities.
To counteract this, we'll support locals directly, wherever we can.
That's right, Tom. And when the times get tough, we'll have our trusty tents with us.
Oi! I thought I told you stinky hippies to get off my lawn. Get out of here, you tree huggers.
Pollution from tourists affect the aesthetic appeal of destinations and strains local resources.
To help with our carbon emissions, we'll be picking up rubbish along the way. Are you going to do anything or just sit there, man?
Greenhouse gas emissions from transport contribute to global climate change.
Well, it's pretty easy to see how we'll get through this one.
This isn't going to be just a boring eco-documentary. First and foremost, it's a fun travel film about two friends getting together almost 12 years after high school graduation.
Rather than donating, we're asking you to invest. Help us raise awareness for a cleaner and more sustainable travel future.
We need money!